Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to discuss uh, the coordinate geometry. So coordinate geometry is geometry. Coordinate geometry. It is nothing but a study of geometry using coordinate points. Coordinate points. And what do we mean by coordinate points? We mean points in XY plane. I hope that makes sense to you. Well, you all know that the basic thing that we start our coordinate geometry from is using the distance between 2 points. Distance between 2 points. So I won't be going into detail of proving the formula, but I'll state it directly that the distance between 2 points, let's say you have a point x1 comma y1 in the plane and another point, let's call that q, which is x2 y2. Then we are interested in, let me show you in the plane, let's say this is my point p and this is my point q. So this is nothing but x1 y1 and this is x2 and y2. So we are interested in finding out what is distance between these 2 points. So if you draw this line, then you can see over here that this point is going to be nothing but x1 comma y2. So in this, along this line, the distance is nothing but x2 minus x1, and along this line the distance is nothing but y2 minus y1. So using Pythagoras theorem, this is indeed right angle. So using Pythagorean theorem, you can write down the distance between 2 points formula, and that is, if you are interested in finding out distance between p and q, it is going to be x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So now if I am giving any 2 points, what I'll do, I'll just calculate the distance between those 2 points using this famous formula that I have written down. So let's do one short example. For example, we have got 2 points. Let's say the point 1 is 2 comma 1 and the point 2 is, let's say, 9 comma minus 6. I'm interested in what is distance between these 2 points, so I'll go by labeling this one as x1 y1 and then this is x2 y2. So this is not necessary that you can give x2 x1 like x2 and y2 to this and then x1 y1 to this. So it really doesn't matter. So now you will calculate distance by using formula. So x2 minus x1 means 9 minus 2 whole square plus minus 6 minus 1 whole squared. So you are going to get 7 square, which is 49, plus 7 square, which is 49. So what you get, if I'm not making any sort of algebraic computational mistake, so it is going to be basically 2 times of 49. So square root of 49 is 7, so we get this distance. So this is going to be the distance between these 2 points, the points that we wrote. Now we are going into some of the applications of this formula, that where we can use this formula. Let's see some of the examples. uh, Suppose you are given with a triangle whose coordinates are given, let's say p x1 y1, maybe q x2 y2, and maybe r, which is x3, y3. Suppose these 3 points form a triangle, then we can be interested in some of the very interesting questions, that what is perimeter of this triangle, perimeter of triangle. And we could also pose this question, that what is area of triangle. So you all know that perimeter is nothing but sum of all sides. Perimeter of any closed shape is going to be sum of all sides. So in this case, what you will do, you will calculate the distance between PQ, which is going to be length of PQ side, and then QR side, and then RP side. So let's say this was my point P, and this was my point Q, and this was my point R. So this way I have got a triangle. And now if I calculate this PQ length using distance between 2 point formula, and then QR using distance between two points formula, and then RP using distance between 2 point formula, then I will have these lengths. So the perimeter is nothing but sum of all these sides. Perimeter is going to be PQ plus QR plus RP. So this is going to be the perimeter of triangle. Now the next question is, what is going to be area of the triangle? So let's see how we can answer this. So the area of the triangle can be given in many ways. For example, one of the famous formula is area equal to 1/2 base times height. So in this case, if we are lucky enough to decide what is going to be base and what is going to be height, then we can use the formula area to be 1/2 base into height. But it's sometimes nightmare to find out what is really going to be height, unless until you know, or you don't know how to, you don't know computing the equation of the lines. If you know calculating the equation of the lines, then this must be easy. But for 7.1 users, like 7.1 readers, I will recommend you must know what is height. So you first know what is height, basically height of triangle, I mean. So this is really relative. So let P, Q, R be points such that they form a triangle. Then a line segment which starts from any vertex. What do we mean by vertex? So I'm going to tell you later. Okay, so you can call it angle roughly, which starts from any vertex. I mean P, Q, R, any of these vertex, and cuts opposite side at 90-degree angle. So this is going to be this way. Let's say this is P, this is Q, and this is my, for example, R. Now if this is P, this is Q, and this is R, then any line, for example, that is starting from this R and is perpendicular to PQ is going to be height. When this is height, then PQ becomes base. In the same way, we can also have height starting from Q, which cuts the other side at 90-degree. Maybe I am unable to draw it in a better way. So now the line segment is start from Q and cutting PR at 90-degree. So this is also going to be height, and when this is height, then this PR becomes my base. Similarly, you can have height from P, which starts from P and cuts the opposite angle at opposite side at 90 degree. So in this case, now this is also height, and when this is going to be height, then PQR becomes my base. So if you are lucky enough to find out base and height, then you will go for this formula, 1 upon 2 base into height. We can do a very short example that relates to this. Then we will move into some other general formulas. Now, for example, let's take this over here. For example, A is my point, that is -2, 0, B is 5, 0, and C is, for example, 1, 4. Now, if we draw this one over here, then -2, 0 is going to be somewhere here, and 1, 4 is going to be somewhere here, 0, 5 is going to be somewhere over here. So now if you look carefully, then this is going to be our triangle, which is, this is my A, and this is my B, and this is my C. Now if you can see it carefully, this, if you have this one 1, 4, then this line is cutting the AB side at 90 degree. So if you have found this one, so now you can also see what point this is. So my x is 1 and y is going to be 0. So let's call this point as D. Now CD becomes my height, and my AB becomes base. So you can use formula 1 upon 2, area equal to 1 upon 2, base is AB. So AB is calculated by distance between two formula, and CD is also calculated by distance between 2 points formula. Now let's move a bit more. For example, now you are given with the vertices where you are unable to decide whether the triangle is you know what you call, the triangle is having height and base. I mean to say, if you are not lucky enough to find base and height easily, then what will you do? So you have this famous hero formula. So Hero's formula. So Hero's formula says what? If you are given with three sides, let PQR be a triangle, and then you just calculate the sides PQ, QR, and let's see RP. So you calculate these three sides. I might give them another names, maybe call the A, this call this B, and call this C. Then Hero formula says that defined S, which is half of perimeter, and then calculate area using this formula. S minus A, S minus B, and then S minus C. By the way, the A, B, C are calculated by using distance between 2 points formula. So once you calculate A, which is PQ, B, which is QR, and then RP, which is like this way. This is my triangle, maybe PQR. So you calculate PQ, QR, and then RP by using distance between 2 point formula. Then this formula will help you. We have one more better formula than this one, which is coming in the next. So let's see this another formula, which is more helpful. Like, let's see that. So here is a good news. If you are given with three coordinates, let's say A with x1, y1, B with x2, y2, and let's say C with x3, y3, then you can directly calculate the area of triangle by using 1/2 determinant of this 3 by 3 matrix, x1, y1, 1, x2, y2, 1, and then x3, y3, 1. So you might think how to calculate this determinant. So I can calculate this for you right now so that you can have the formula in a very easy form. So